It is our anniversary
And Halloween.
and it's Halloween. Today we are married 3 years, and since we're still in Sierra Vista, we decided to explore some area that we haven't been in. We're in
Douglas.
downtown Douglas.
Downtown. It's home of the first international airport in the whole country.
I don't know where there's an airport here because it looks
It probably doesn't exist anymore.
yeah, probably not. Now it's probably just a tiny little private plane place. But just driving through it looks pretty cute. We don't have a little downtown walkway in Sierra Vista, so we shall see.
There's an owl on your shoulder, on the other is a vulture. Be aware you're not alone, or just doomed to each his own.
It's a pretty cute little town, though. Looks like a old movie theater. Look at these little creepy guys. I like that. That cat scared me.
It scared you?
Yeah, wasn't expecting it.
This place smells how it looks. Old, antique-y.
Tiki? Grand Theater. Historic places in 1976. Later added to the endangered list of historic buildings, requiring immediate measures for its preservation. So I guess they're trying to get some help to preserve it. Oh yeah, right there. The Grand needs your help.
So the real reason why we came here is for the Gadsden Hotel. It's supposed to be one of the most haunted places in, I don't know if it's the country or just the state of Arizona.
Every time I looked up like haunted hotels in Arizona, the Gadsden made almost every list. So
Well, that's it right there.
other than in Jerome and the Superstition Mountains.
Do we know why it's supposedly haunted?
Well, it was here during the mining times, like most of these towns in the southeastern part of Arizona. I know there was a fire. I'm not sure the specific date. But there are some original pieces in the Gadsden that did not burn down. They have like a marble staircase that is original. They have an original elevator that I guess is like one of the oldest ones today. And some type of phone situation. So definitely interested in seeing that. Don't know what's going on here. Halloween sorts of stuff.
Wait,
Wait,
why are you walking by the Halloween attraction?
because we're just making our rounds real
Do you
quick.
like
We
Halloween
gotta-
and cool shit?
Well, we were married on Halloween, so yeah, we like it.
Go-
We're gonna make a loop and then we'll come back.
Come here for 1 minute, then come back for an hour.
All right. Well,
All right.
You look like you're from Hollywood. Hey, welcome to Last Supper Museum, the biggest collection of Last Suppers in the world. 100 years of collecting.
All right.
keep them on.
It's every medium. It's the best museum in Arizona. You go this way, and there's 600 on display for you today. 2,000 more in the vault.
Oh wow! It's actually the Last Supper.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
All right, so we got kidnapped and thrown in here.
So I was not. I didn't think that the sign was actually the Last Supper, but it is the Last Supper.
There's so many different paintings
Look
of
at these ones.
the Last Supper. I don't know.
The forks.
I'm very concerned.
Variations of the Last Supper. Whatever you're.
Oh, look at the Pez dispensers. Is that supposed to be Jesus?
I guess so.
Look at the
Samity
shoes.
Sam.
Look at the
Samity
house
Sam?
shoes.
Is that his name? Oh, they have little halos. How on earth? All right. You do not see this anywhere. This is a one of a kind.
Look at the cigarettes.
One of a kind.
In the vault. So we're trying to renovate some more of the buildings so we can get more on display. And then next door will be an art and music center for the kids someday.
Wow.
Someday.
So whose idea was this? Was
My
this
husband's the one with the long beard out there.
the one that kidnapped us and threw us in here?
Yes.
Okay.
He's been collecting since he was like 7.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
They have some kind of art and music center for kids, so they have something to do. And then we end up moving down here. And we had no intention of opening a museum down here, but when he had me drive down the main street, he was like, oh my God, these buildings, we need to buy one.
Yeah.
And we happened to have a little bit of money, and we did. So we have no mortgage. And that's why it takes us so long to get anything done also.
So
but
do you
at
live...
least we could live here if we need to.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you if you live back
I do
here.
have a little studio for because tonight I'm going to spend the night here.
Yeah.
I want to hang out and have a good time. And it's Halloween. That's our anniversary, actually. Our first date was on Halloween.
So
today's our anniversary.
Yeah, today's our anniversary.
Is this weird enough? Or...
Oh,
No.
this is like what I would do.
Yeah, 14-year-old do that. Rubber tree leaf, Mexican bird feather, gourds, coal, volcanic ashes.
Army guys.
Volcanic ashes from Mount St. Helens and Mount Pinatubo. The banana fiber you don't like.
Oh.
COVID masks. It never ends. Do you make art?
Nope.
All right, good.
I can't even paint a
Okay,
pumpkin.
I can't tie a shoelace. So, but this is good, right?
Did your wife tie your shoes?
Well, there was a team.
The whole team.
But this is the safest city in America. It's the best weather. The crisis at the border is there's no good pizza. Love each other and be fair to each other.
Awesome.
That's what our museum's about.
Yeah.
All are welcome all the time.
It's a cool museum.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
The Last Supper Museum Foundation owns the building.
Okay.
I just know
That's
more
cool.
about the art than anybody, so they let me in.
I like it. I like the idea of it. I think you guys are doing something really interesting here.
Take my card. If you ever want to do anything, the
Yeah.
answer is yes.
I like it.
And we have
That's
Ken.
the right
And we
mentality.
have Ken. No, you guys just look at the movie stars.
Ooh.
It was a weird interaction.
So that was a lot. He was trying to eat a child, so I don't know how much we can trust him.
I mean, yeah. Uh-huh.
I respect the enthusiasm.
But yeah, whatever. At least people are doing stuff here.
Hey, they got an old building. I ain't got no old buildings.
No.
So doing more than I am.
And they're building a building.
Got some little. Ooh, I like this thing. Look. We got a map. Bisbee. Tombstone.
So Joshua Tree is, I just saw it somewhere. Oh, right here.
Well,
So
that's a
was-
Joshua Tree. This is Mexico.
Oh, this is Mexico.
That is a Joshua Tree.
Yeah, this is well, Douglas.
Then you go up, and there we are. Sierra Vista's way over there. And behind the
Tombstone.
bush.
There's Tombstone.
Pretty cool.
Fort Huachuca.
Teeny tiny little window up there.
So yeah, we've pretty much been living in Mexico for the last year and some change.
All right. So, the reason we came here, Gadsden Hotel, plus they have a little cafe, Cafe 333. It's got a little life to it down here though, versus
I mean, let's walk down and then we'll come back.
Oh, look. I mean, it's a downtown area.
It is a downtown area. All right.
So we'll see what the rest of this little downtown has to offer and then see what the hotel looks like. I feel like all the little towns here, it's another little town.
I mean, we've been to small towns to where like it was kind of inspiring to be there and they had nice stuff to offer. I don't feel inspired here.
No inspiration. It's been the same since it was a mining town, it looks like. But what you gonna do?
Not that it matters, but if you are looking for a place to live and this place crosses your mind somehow, I feel like the poverty rate is pretty high here, if that makes
You just
sense.
have a feeling.
Well, based off of my short experience here.
How can you say that when you have a Fashion R Us?
Where? Oh yeah, true. All right, well that just turned everything around. There's like a old Radio Shack type store.
It does look that way. This little area seems to be
Excuse us.
trapped in time.
And not necessarily a good time.
You got creepy mannequins. That's sometimes good. We're not putting, any area down, but
No, I mean there's a
there's
place
things
for
that we
everybody.
like, and there's
There's a
things
place
that you
for
like.
everybody. I'm sure people are happy here, and some people would be happy here. They don't even know about the place, but it's just not something that we would be happy living at.
We
And,
are coming here, bringing tourism to the area to come see their one thing they had to offer us, the hotel.
and a Last Supper of multiple,
That's something to check off the
variations.
list that I didn't know I was going to need to do.
I mean, who all can say that they've been to something like that? A Last Supper museum.
I can.
Honestly, we would have walked by there and not ever have went in, but he kind of forced us, which
He didn't.
I
give
guess
us
is a
an
good
option.
sales technique.
We'll see if the hotel has that charm that we're looking for. So,
Maybe there's a better part of this town. This is just like the downtown.
Maybe.
I really hate that it sounds like we're just dogging this town, but
First impressions are pretty important, wouldn't you say?
yeah,
But we didn't come here for the town.
we came here for a
We came
hotel.
here for the hotel. So, we shall see.
We shall see. Doesn't this have like that Douglas feel?
Yes.
I mean, not the Douglas, but the
I was waiting for you to finish.
Nogales.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember I told you this also has another way to get across Mexico. When we went to the Nogales border, the guys at the gate were asking us why we came to the Nogales one, didn't come here. Because because we didn't know that there were multiple ways.
Yeah.
Nor did we look.
And nor were we in a real vehicle. We were on the Harley Davidson. And that was a lot to take in because as soon as, oh my God. What was I saying?
I don't know.
I'm too busy. That was disgusting.
At least they're safe.
Yeah. Yeah, we crossed the border on accident on the Harley. And once you cross the border, it's like whoever can take over the lane, it's your lane, I guess, because that's how it was. Like everyone was just like going crazy. There was no like official street law, right? Like it was just like
That's how it felt, but we also couldn't read the sign, so maybe it felt that way to us.
maybe, but
We went to Mexico.
not the vacation parts of Mexico. But once again, that's not why we came here. We came here for the hotel.
Trying to get all those haunted places before we leave. This was one of them. Fake plant needs. Many fake plant
Whole
needs.
store of fake plant needs. That's a fake store. That's a cover up. They must be giving out the good candy here.
Just curious what that little patch of green was.
Well, let's go over there. Because we're getting close to the hotel again. We, over the last year and a couple of months, we haven't seen a lot of green. So when it pops out in our peripherals, it really catches our attention and we got to be like, wow, what is it?
Looks like it used to be a cool building, but it's not no mo.
It's very interesting.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Look at this. You got like an old little kid toy car up here on the roof.
Oh, this is probably that thing that he gave us the card for, the alien clown.
That's a cool little bug, I guess.
Yeah, it's art car world. Yeah, get all your bananas. You would think this would be a good time to be open on Halloween.
You gotta look at it from this side. Art car. World art car.
I mean,
Art
the
car world.
architecture on the outside is actually really cool. It's all just like random things in there.
What I'm confused about is why are there chains on the inside
It's just
of all these?
like very Mad Max feeling, wouldn't you say? I don't know what else is in there other than that car. Like all these little pieces, they're all different. Big old wind chime. H Avenue or
Have. This is a town I would not feel comfortable in walking around at nighttime. I feel like a lot of stuff could happen here.
a lot of things come out.
City of Douglas.
Bye, art clown car world.
Look at this grass.
I don't even think that's that green.
Yeah.
Just being fooled. Freedom Torch.
Dedicated to all those who have served their country, past, present, future. March 15th, 1969. Douglas, Arizona.
Do they light it?
What a good year. I got that recorded.
Yeah, no. He has an attitude. Because I bet you he's hungry. But he won't admit it. We're going to get a snack and some wine in this joint. Mm-hmm. It's our anniversary. My anniversary. Our anniversary. 3 years. We're down here hanging with the nice people of Douglas.
Move your hair. Let's see the shirt.
Can you see it? Fine furniture.
If I could say so myself, $300.
For that? Is that a child's sofa?
It's a love seat.
That was very tiny.
We can sit on it because we're in love. Ooh, what's in here? I want to go in here real quick.
Looking at whatever that building is. Oh, look at this guy.
We just came from that way.
No, the one down yonder. If you give me your phone, I can look up stuff. That way, we have talking points. See, look at all this stuff in here. Oh, I mean, this made it into here now. Old cash register. I feel like I've seen those in places still. Another old little typewriter.
So, with the little bit of research I've done, it says the vibrant binational culture is reflected in the bright colors of the folklore, dresses, and the rich flavor of the Sonoran food. There are many more than 20 different Mexican restaurants to choose from. The enchiladas, Sonoran hot dogs, and some sort of chili peppers are local favorites here.
Oh, you're talking about Douglas? It's like the hotel has chili something? This is that Cafe 333 place. Then they have a Saddle and Spur, which looks like it might be good.
It says pool.
Ah. Well, you don't expect to walk into this there. Yeah, remember when we went to Nogales, they were like, why didn't you go to Douglas? We're like, well, I don't know, because we were here. Texaco gas line stuff. Completely different feel from being outside.
Yeah, it's really nice in here actually. Erica,
But there
bring it
is
over
a
here.
lot of history here, and I've had a lot of encounters.
You personally have had encounters, like what?
The little boy,
The little boy. So
The
what's the
one-
history behind him?
in room 333.
We heard about that room. She's got that on her tattooed on her.
Oh, really?
333, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he accidentally fell out of his window and died. So I don't know like a lot of the history. I've been working here on and off since I was 17.
Okay.
So yeah, you could hear him going up and down the stairs, and then behind these pillars on the top,
Wow.
you could see like the little head on the corner.
Oh.
Because I work graveyard as well.
Oh Jesus.
So there's times that, like last night I worked, actually I'm pulling a double today. I worked graveyard last night, and when I thought I was hearing somebody coming out of the room, and I went up there and I went to go check just to make sure if they needed anything, an extra pillow, if they were cold, and no, all the doors were closed. All the doors were closed, and then you know when you're wearing like tap shoes,
Yeah,
the really heavy ones, like the old school,
Like the hard leather bottoms.
Wow, I heard somebody coming down the steps. And I'm like, okay, I don't see anybody, but you could hear them coming.
Stepping, yeah.
I'm like, okay, and I walked right here to the middle, and I was just looking up. It's like they got right there where the sign is, and it just stopped.
So, and you're here alone during those times?
Yes.
So how do you quickly watch a YouTube video to bring yourself out of the paranoia, or?
Honestly, I've been dealing with this all my life since I was very young.
Wow.
Very young. A lot of my relatives passed away, and they said goodbye to me while in my dreams. And ever since then, I've just been open to them.
Wow.
Here you go, baby. That's not the only.
Oh
thing.
my God! Come over here. There's anything. Here, I'll let you hold that. That's the mic.
Okay. Another thing is, I don't know if you guys heard about the bride that hung herself in the bathroom down here. In the
No.
girls' restroom. Well, they left her in the altar and she hung herself. And a lot of people have seen her walking here in the first floor. I've witnessed her myself as well.
You've actually seen her.
Seen her.
They're out here getting candy. Ghost face.
Wow,
I respect
your
it.
Mask. Where's Scream? There you go, my love. Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you've actually seen a lady.
Yes.
Like this, she just looked like she was a normal person
No,
sitting in front of you, or?
No, she was walk gliding.
So, when did these traumatic events happen here?
It was before the hotel burned. There's no news upon it. I've done research myself.
Really?
I haven't found anything, but people that have came and stayed here.
Yeah.
They have witnessed. They have felt the little boy holding their hand as they're walking up the steps. And a lot of people have felt them. Felt the little boy opening the closet door, knocking on their doors, turning on and off their light, and sitting on on the bed with them. Happy Halloween!
Thank you.
Happy Halloween!
You're not even holding your bag. You're letting your neck do the work. Is anyone staying in room 333 tonight?
No, nobody
No.
stays there. That floor is being renovated.
Renovated.
I came here for one reason. Yes.
How did you hear about this place?
I've known about it for a time. This came with a group tonight.
Okay.
I don't care about anything else, but I worked in stained glass for 60 years.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the stained glass is really cool.
I don't know how to photograph it. Do you know how to photograph it?
Give me 1 second. I need to go to the second floor. I'll be right back.
Huh. It still operates. Shot of tequila in 1950 at the Saddle and Spur only cost 50 cents. So that was my question. Was that elevator is like one of the original things that didn't burn down, right?
It's the original one.
That is so cool. And it still operates.
Yes.
And then that piece, right? Is that the only two things that actually are before
What
the fire?
didn't burn were the 4 pillars, the staircase, and the elevator.
So cool.
It burned in 1928, February 7th. And they got it up and running in March 1929. The same architect and no extra costs.
Wow. They looked out. Do they know how the fire started?
They say arson.
They were doing that back then.
That's what they say.
Is there anything else that the world should know about?
Honestly, it's just that a lot of people say that places that are haunted are inactive. This place is much active.
I love that.
Much
So it's
active.
worth staying at if you
It
like that
is.
thing.
It is. If you believe in that sort of stuff, honestly, and you bring like a good vibe with it, you guys will witness it.
Wow.
Honestly, I've had customers staying here at night, and they come down and they're like, "Were you knocking at our door?" I'm like, "No, I'm like, I've been here making
The whole
sure
night.
people don't need to come in and rent rooms and stuff." And they're like, "Well, there's somebody rattling our door."
Wow.
I
That's
can't
crazy.
do nothing about that. I apologize.
But they all seem nice, though.
Yeah.
You know, the spirits here don't seem like aggressive.
Just one more question. How's the food here? I see you got something over here.
Honestly, the food is to die for.
Okay.
I highly recommend it.
funny
Well, back in the day, the shots of tequila were only 50 cents, so let's hope that that is still the case.
You pronounce your name Anna?
Yes.
My name's Brandon. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate you. That's how you do it.
It checks out for us.
Can you stop?
We had a couple in here that wanted just to get a tour of the place, of the room. So me and the security guard, who was actually new at the time, had went up there to take the couple. I had just finished my bar shift, so it was almost 11 o'clock at night, so it was pretty late already. So that room's never locked because nobody's allowed up there pretty much because all that's under renovations.
Yeah.
So nobody's really allowed past that point. So that door's never locked. We got to the room. I tried turning the doorknob. The doorknob was like, normally when the door's locked, it'll jiggle, but the doorknob wouldn't turn.
No good.
And I tried both hands. It would not give. The couple was like, "Oh, you're messing with us. You're messing with us." I'm like, "No, I'm not." I told security, same thing. He couldn't twist the knob. And then so we're like, "Okay, let's go downstairs to get the key." We both, before we even tried opening the door again, we both tried messing with the key. It was obviously the wrong key, so it didn't work. Just out of curiosity, twisted the doorknob, opened like nothing.
Shut up.
And I actually used to be the morning barista, so I used to come in at 6 in the morning. And there's a little flower shop in the building right here. She used to come in midday usually, and then they had front desk always cleaning windows, or they would always have those windows. They had everything clean. They always had everything clean.
Yeah.
And a few times when I came in the mornings, there would be little kid handprints on the windows.
God.
Yes.
Well, I take everything back. The Gadsden was perfect.
Well, it's good for what it was. Unfortunately, we didn't get to explore the haunted portions of it because it's under renovation, which they made it seem like it's been under renovation for quite some time now. So I don't know, but like even the employees don't have access to the third floor.
No. But it was still, even though we didn't get to do the haunted things that we want to, we got a lot of information.
Yeah.
And the whole aesthetic was really nice.
They got the nice lighting with the older buildings. It looks better at nighttime than what it did in the daytime.
I mean, old buildings they're just good. Look at them.
Yeah.
That used to be a bar. Shooter's Sports Bar.
Hmm.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Look at this one. Can we take this one? This little middle shorty?
Yeah.
So where to?
I don't know.
There's an owl on your shoulder, on the other is a vulture. Be aware you're not alone, or just doomed to each his own.